Welcome back to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. This is my life music story, part 4 of 4. If you haven't seen part 1 to 3, it's in the suggested videos in the top right hand corner of the screen. In 2006, I turned 25. Melissa and I bought a house together, which we still live in today. I would spend my weekends searching for new music, still keeping a saved library of all my music on MP3 on a 4.7 gigabyte DVD-R. In 2008, a group of my friends started playing Jamaican-style Six Love Dominoes every week at one of my best friend's house, like we used to do in high school. We would keep track of the winners, keep track of every game, and we would competitively fight for stats to be first place at the end of the year. My cousin and I started going to the domino games every week in 2009. My best friend moved to New Orleans and the dominoes game switched to my house. Every Thursday we would play in my garage. Now, on our 11th year playing dominoes, and still going strong every Thursday. Now all my friends like different rap music than what I would call my personal favorite. They like more of the 90s mainstream rap, which I had heard and liked, but never appealed to me in the same way as the rap that I chose to listen to. So I started to upgrade my rap library with all the greats from the 90s. Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and many others. After listening to rap every Thursday for a long time, I started to switch it up and threw in some 80s mixes. Now, 11 years later, we are listening to different music every week from all genres, and I am always looking for new mixes for our Dominoes nights. In the year 2012, I found an artist who has become one of my favorite rappers over the past 8 years. I was on YouTube looking for music and a video was suggested for me in my recommendations. When I clicked on the video and the artist started rapping, I fell in love with his style, flow, and delivery. I had never heard a rapper flow this way. Artist also had his own record label where he signed artists like himself. The video I saw was Twisted Insane featuring Charlie Ray, Pick Your Poison. And that label was Brain Sick Music. I immediately checked out a few more songs by Twisted Insane and fell in love with his music from that point. I acquired all of the Twisted Insane music I could find, and there were 5 albums already released by this artist, giving hundreds of new songs, and I loved every single one of them. To this day, between albums and features, he has about 500 songs in total, and that is not including 4 extremely rare albums that were released before the computer age. Twisted Insane has been making music since the late 1990s. There are many talented artists on the Brain Sick Music label, and I like a lot of them. They all have different styles and flows. However, there was a new artist that had started making music under the Brain Sick Music. Twisted Insane had just brought him on, and I instantly fell in love with his style and flow and delivery of lyrics also. Other than being fast, he was different from Twisted Insane, and I love the two artists equally. That artist was King ISO, who recently last year left Brain Sick Music and was signed to Tech-Nine's Strange Music. I also started to delve into more of Tech-Nine music maybe a year before King ISO signed to Strange Music. And Tech-Nine is another amazing artist that does it differently from everybody else. I have a lot of music that I have in my favorites playlist, probably 1,000 songs, which I usually reserve for the songs that I love and can always listen to. But I do have a Twisted Insane and King ISO playlist with all of my favorite songs of theirs. And that is usually my go-to playlist for personal listening. When playing music others can hear at work, I switch it up all the time. What I have come to realize is we can love all different types of music and don't have to be confined to a certain genre of music. We are all human. If we actually listen to the music, we will find the artists themselves are doing more than just making a song. They are putting their heart and soul out there through their music. And really, that brings us to today, where I've decided to start this YouTube channel, and I've started to try and expose some of the artists that I love to everyone else who has never heard of them. This concludes part 4 of 4 of my life music story. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to hear your life music story in video or comment form.